Welcome to Daddy Bits, our trade idea show brought to you by the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the ugly one, and as always, my amazing co-host,
Teflon John in the
Teflon John in the building. As you can see, if you guys are watching this on the, obviously you're watching this on the YouTubes. John is rocking the HODL collection from the TradingDaddies.com. TradingDaddies.com for all your news and your merch. Robinhood sucks is still a code for 15% off, right? If you notice, the O is actually the Palantir logo. For those who don't know, the O is the Palantir logo. So we hodl Palantir around these parts.
Let me put it above my nipple.
Oh, it's a nopal. It's a nopal. Today was very interesting. Amazon, more like amazing. That really went well for the people who have Amazon. We don't because we're broke and poor. But if you guys have that, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell, give us a nice preemptive thumbs up if you guys like this content. And if you guys want us to cover a stock, make sure you guys drop that in the comment section down below. And with that being said, let's get to the episode after this bouncy intro. Welcome. What the hell is going on with Amazon?
You know what happened with Amazon? Amazon posted record earnings.
Okay. Record earnings on an already high stock. I mean, rightfully so. When I want to buy something, that's the first place I look at is Amazon. Because it's so convenient. I could get it. It's I don't have to leave my house and it shows up at my door. But more about that later. Let's get to market conditions for today. Today was a nasty sell-off, but we're kind of bounced a little bit.
Hey, you know what? Didn't we say that yesterday that it ran too much that it was going to sell off? And
we did. You don't want to be part of the Icarus boys. Boys.
You know what sucks?
That
I didn't even check the entire market today. The entire day was just boo-boo.
It was a non-trading day for you, huh, buddy?
Yeah. No, I got in PCG, though.
No, we both did. We definitely both did. We'll actually talk about that in a bit. What we did, however, for the market, again, dude, this bar that we drew a while ago has been more than amazing. It's actually given us a whole lot of support here. Mm-hmm. It dipped into the bar. It almost touched the EMA 20, the 20, but it just bounced off. It was a very interesting V-shaped recovery. Even if you look at it from a intraday standpoint, you see right there, it just said, you know what? I'm out of here. I had my fun, and then now I'm going back up. So if you're shorting the Qs, I hope you guys covered right around these areas. I know this is kind of like how do you say this? A very juicy spot at that dip right there. But I mean, people just wanted to buy the dip, and the dip was definitely bought. But after hours, we're coming back into the gray void. Can we call this the gray void now?
Yeah.
The gray void. We're going to name it the gray void. You don't
want to be. Yeah.
The gray void. That's what we're going to call it now. Oh. So, I mean, tomorrow might be a little bit more bearish. Let's take a quick look at the futures for NASDAQ.
Yeah, I just hope this is like a buy the dip scenario because...
Ooh, what is going on here? I mean, we did run up hella high yesterday, and I hope this is a buy the dip scenario.
I hope it is too.
I really do hope.
Because we're at support, and markets topped.
Oh, we did definitely top today too.
And May is coming, and you know what they say in May?
May we make some money?
No, sell in May and go away.
Why is that? Can you explain that to me?
Well,
it's just traditional market.
Yeah, it's just one of those traditional markets saying sell in May and go away, and then you come back November. It's like you hibernate for springtime and summer, and who cares about September? September is bearish, by the way.
Yeah, I
And
hate September.
then
September
come back November. November is always bullish. So
it's usually the front end and the back end of the year, and then we're like in bear territory.
You know what's interesting?
What's very interesting?
Markets at a top at the end of the month. So sell in May can happen.
Yeah, I feel that too. Also, very interesting. You just mentioned something that I find extremely ironic is who goes to sleep? What kind of animal goes to sleep during the fall and wakes up during the springtime?
I don't know, a kangaroo.
Oh, bears. Bears do.
Oh, okay.
Bears. So, so bears. Okay. So the bears wake up and say, "You know what, guys? It's our time."
I just want to let you know, I did get in at HD and Costco today.
Nice. Shorting it?
I'm not gonna reveal that yet.
Oh man.
Because I do want to build up the plot.
There's a plot.
There's a plot to it.
Watch out for this. Let's take a look at the SPY.
I'm either going to lose a lot of money because we're at a top right now. The market's at a top. Either I'm going to lose a lot of money or
make a whole hell of a lot.
or pay for Costco for the month. I don't know.
There you go. Let's take a look at the SPY. The SPY, again, it kind of did the whole recovery thing. We did not draw a gray void for the SPY, but I do feel it is scary, right? It's ready. It's ready to drop, dude.
Oh my God.
It is aching to drop.
So for the short-term traders, just beware, nothing goes up forever. Again, sell in May and go away.
Sell in May and go away.
But keep watching our videos. Don't ever go away. Just sell your
No, yeah, definitely don't go away. Don't leave us. I mean, don't even leave the market.
You can leave the portfolio, let it be. But
let it be.
We're gonna keep coming out with fire content.
Fire content. So the SPY looks a little bit better than the Qs. It did have that that V-shaped recovery. Let's take a look at the SPY futures here.
A lot of industrials are reporting tomorrow. Oil, Chevron, and Exxon.
Oh,
are reporting tomorrow. So keep an eye on that one pre-market. That's going to be a huge mover. Both of them, oil giants. So that's why we're seeing tech lag, because there's really not that much tech going on tomorrow. Dow and SPY, they're pretty much flat.
Yep. Yeah. So right here, I mean, minus 0.2% by the dip scenario. Hopefully, and the top was hit and it kind of got rejected. And then we might test, and if it ever tops again, I feel like it's gonna dump tomorrow. What's your take?
We're at a top. Who knows? I mean,
definitely at a top. Now, the stock that we want to cover, again, not financial advice. These are stocks that John and I talk about so that we could find our own entries and exits. If you guys are going to follow our trades, make sure you guys manage your own risk. Also, if you guys win your trades, donations are definitely accepted. The first stock that we want to cover is Amazon.
Of course.
Amazon is not a river in the Amazon forest. It is an e-commerce company.
All right, so check it out. We are going to see most likely another sell-off tomorrow. Okay, and you know what? Who held the entire market today? Facebook. Qualcomm held today. Okay,
Apple dumped.
That sucks. But anyways, so Amazon, if you look at intraday, obviously everything happened, after hours. It shot up as high as 36.67. It was a 5% jump. Now it did kind of like faded towards the end of the day. Lower volume. A lot of people were just probably taking profits because you got to understand, Amazon has consolidated in this area for since July.
Let me see. Let me take a zoomy.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of every pop that you're going to see, most likely investors are going to try to take off some profits. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens, tomorrow, like what we saw with Apple today. But Amazon did hit highs after hours. Okay. The previous high was 35.52. That was back in September. Can you believe that? September.
Yeah.
September 2nd. That was actually the very top too, and that was when Tesla announced the offering. Oh, I remember that day.
That day was fun.
Yeah, September was not fun. But anyways, so we're seeing a high for Amazon. Definitely tomorrow there will be a gap up, but it is going to reach overbought levels. If you're looking at on the daily chart, obviously if this pops up to about 3,500 tomorrow, it will hit overbought levels, and most likely there will be a sell-off to fill the gap.
It's going to gap right around here.
Yeah.
Right around here, sell off, and then we'll see whatever happens afterwards.
Yeah. And you know what sucks about it? If tomorrow the market opens red and Amazon even sells off, we're gonna go deeper in the red.
I'm gonna go deeper in the red.
Yeah. So just keep an eye. I mean, selling may go away. All right.
Agreed.
Selling may go away. If that's your motto right there, then
Or is it like
no need to panic?
Yeah, I know. Is it like sell in May, go away, buy in June, be a goon? But buy in July, you French fry. I could go for days.
No. What was it? Buy in June, be a goon.
Buy in June, be a goon.
Oh my God. Anyways, do expect a sell off in Amazon tomorrow. We saw it with Apple, so I doubt this one's gonna hold.
So the next stock that we want to cover is PCG. John, PCG. Yes. PG&E.
PG&E. All right. So the infamous PG&E. Most likely every Californians, homeowners, renters, whatever, they don't like this company. But in the trading daddies, we don't discriminate when it comes to making profits. So today
we don't hate Elevate.
Oh, you're
I'm on fire today, dude.
You're on fire today. Okay.
I'm on fire. Dry the wire.
You know who else was on fire today? Neo. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. That was a low blow. All right. So today, I was not expecting PCG to dip all the way, to 1037. That was when I was like, all right, I made a mistake with, PG&E, like always, right? PG&E is like, it's like I've always traded PG&E. I've always lost money on PG&E, and
we've never won this one.
They always seem to suck the money out of my pockets, right?
They do.
But anyways, it actually recovered towards the end of the day. It was surprising. They reported earnings today. Earnings was terrible. Obviously, it's PG&E. And then what's interesting about it is that today's candle, it's almost a doji. It's almost a Jesus Christ doji, right? But for this one, it did hit a top, but that doji, well, it's not a doji, but that long lower wick for today's candle is very promising.
It is very promising. They did report good earnings today too.
It's all right. It's PG&E, bro. But the level that we're looking for right here, a little disclaimer, I got in for 20 contracts. The calls are cheap, man.
Way to go, Savage. 20 calls?
Yeah, and my maximum position is 50. I'm already looking at it.
Oh God.
Hey, guess what though? You know what I noticed when I was looking at the order? I was like, man, Fidelity made $13.50 off of my transaction. The commission was $13.50.
They do charge a Friday commission though
for 20 contracts.
Yeah,
I know. So the first key level that you want to watch for is obviously the EMA 9, the exponential moving average for the 9 days is at 11. Okay, so once we break that, most likely I will just keep adding on, and that's it's always been my number one rule. You don't add on weakness unless you're buying the dip, right? For this play right here, since we're already somewhat at a bottom, okay, I can't predict the future, right? But this looks like a bottom right here to me, at least. If it hits 11 by tomorrow, which is possible because PG&E ran intraday, it ran what 40, 50 points. Yeah, from 37 to not 50 points. I'm sorry, 50 cents. From 37 to 87. So that's a 50-cent move right there. So breaking 11 tomorrow, if it's a green day tomorrow, most likely, it'll break 11. That's when I'm going to add, probably add another 10 or 20. But the calls are cheap.
Very cheap.
We are we're gonna swing this to like 11 and a half, 11.50, because it's the MACD's on our side. It's on the negative side, and then the RSI somewhat still beat up. So I got a good feeling with this one. So
I do too.
Yeah,
this MACD is just about to curl. To curl up. It's definitely going to give us a little bit more. If you look at the RSI, it's fairly low. Give this MACD a nice little green day, a curl up, especially with the industrials reporting tomorrow. We're definitely gonna see something here. Again, if you are following this trade, make sure that you guys manage your risk. The last stock that we want to cover is Twitter.
I like Twitter too.
I do like Twitter. I mean, John texted me earlier about Twitter, and I'm like, "Are we really doing this?" And then we didn't.
I told you that
John. It wasn't John.
I was asking for a friend.
Yeah, no. I remember now. Let me correct myself there. Your friend asked you if Twitter was a viable play,
and I said no.
And you said you were a good friend to your friend.
Yep.
Yes. You did that. You did that correctly, and you gave your friend solid advice to not play Twitter earnings, because you know why? What happened after hours?
They dumped 10%.
They dump. This is a fatty dump right there.
All right. So
right there.
For this case right here, if you follow a trend line, it's actually still on a trend line. I don't know. I kind of want to start a leap on this one. January, because if you look into it, draw a trend line all the way from like, I don't know, it's 80? A 1 year trend line, and it's just riding it. I think 59, 55, 59, you'll see some support right there between that area.
Right around here. This right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
I mean, we're going to come back to Twitter because, me personally, I like Twitter, and I think they can. It's a long, and
right there.
it's a long. So
the gap down is going to happen right around here tomorrow.
The gap down, it's going to gap down to what, 57.
57. So if it opens up, it's going to open right around there.
Yeah,
right around there.
No, but if you can draw it from a 1 year chart, starting from like May when it hit the lowest at 27.12, and then just draw a trend line, and it seems like the trend line is
right here. Yeah,
it's on an upward trend. Yeah,
it's definitely on an upward trend.
I think it'll catch some support around 55, between 55 to 59, maybe.
Yeah, it's definitely going to catch support right there, because this is the previous level of support is right here. Right around there. So if you are gonna look at this, it may be a buy the dip scenario, but however, if tech drops tomorrow even more so,
wait on
that's definitely wait on it, right? Definitely wait on it. I wouldn't go balls to the wall and say, hey, I'm gonna go long on Twitter, especially on a very weak day. What do we say? Buy on red, get that bread. Right. So make sure that you guys are, if you guys are going to go long, wait for it to find a new bottom, preferably around that 58 level of support. If you guys see it get rejected around that level, I would definitely try to look at a long position on that. But for the meantime, sit the sidelines. Do not go ham.
If it ain't green, sell your spleen.
If it ain't green, sell your spleen. Also, if you don't sell on green, no. If
stop, I think that's it.
We have to keep going, John. We have to keep going. No, I'm just kidding. That is it for today's episode of Daddy Bits. If you guys find this information valuable, please make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up if you guys like this content. Drop on the comment section down below. If you guys want to cop the HODL collection that John is sporting right now, make sure you guys go to tradingdaddies.com for 15% off your merch. Robinhood sucks, right? If you haven't yet, follow us on all our social. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Follow us both at Trading Daddies. That being said, also shout out to Bust Down Investments. If you guys want to learn how to trade, hit up my boy at Bust Down Investments. He's a really cool cat. Make sure that you guys tell them that we sent you. If you haven't yet, do that right now. And that being said, let's get trading. And remember that the charts do not lie.
Yeah.